Here we go.
Damn good time podcast. It's a damn good time podcast.
We fucking synced up for once, dude.
Got it.
Look at us go. Holy shit.
I was trying to listen that time.
Yeah.
Sync it up.
It's a damn good time.
Not synced it up.
It's a damn good time podcast.
I went heavy there, but
Yeah.
Damn good time.
trying to match your vibe, I think.
Yeah, just growling shit. Yes, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
and this is a damn good time podcast.
Hit on with it.
We're going brutal today. No, I love it. I love the energy. I love the feel. I like this. For those watching live, we're coming to you early on a Friday.
Early.
Early bird, we're getting the worm.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Do you want worms? I want worms.
If you work, I'm still working. I got things going on. You know.
That's, yeah, I took the day off. So that'd be funny if like the guys were like, "Oh shit, Steve's live on YouTube." I don't think any of those fuckers watch me anyway. Douchebags.
Hey, it's 3 o'clock.
And if you
I
are
put my
watching
day
me,
in.
get back to fucking work, dude. Come on, chill out.
3 o'clock. I put my time in today.
Yeah, I took the day off just so I didn't have to be there right now.
All good in the hood, you know.
Yeah, it is all good in the hood. So what's up, Bubby? How you doing?
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Still without the wife and children. They've been gone for a week now, a little over a week. Back tomorrow, so get to see them tomorrow.
Cool.
Excited for that.
Yeah, switch over from bachelor, you know.
Yeah, I've been just active though, like trying to get some projects done here and there. You know, staining the fence, putting a new section of fence up. You know, doing some flower bed stuff. Just a lot of staining.
Yeah.
Like I went through 4 gallons of stain.
That's a lot of stain.
Yeah. So some of it was with a gun, which was nice.
Yeah.
But then some of it was just by hand with a cloth, just rubbing it in.
Yeah.
I did a picnic table, a couple planters, the whole fence.
But
It's
like
8 sections.
What is that? What is that energy that you get when it's like, oh, I'm home alone? No, I got to do something.
Right. Well,
You know what I mean? Like.
I get a honey-do list left, so that's
Okay,
one.
yeah.
That's one. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I get that.
you better knock some of that out.
Since we're not here, there's no babies, there's no nothing you're worried about. You should be able to get this done.
Right. 'Cause normally in the day, I don't have time to do shit. Let's be honest. So
Right.
Like 2-year-olds. I work. I come home, cook dinner, play with them, put them to
Right.
bed at 8 o'clock or 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well now it's dark out. So
Yeah. And why didn't you get anything done? Because
Yeah.
I had all this. Well, all this is out of your hair. Now you should be getting shit done.
yeah. So I just get knocking some projects out that I want to get done. Not everything, but
Yeah.
it's always hard to try to do everything you want to do.
Well, yeah, and I imagine too. It's like you get the honey-do list, but then there's also like, well, here's the things that I wanted to do to
Yeah.
really impress you.
And then
Like the
it's-
honey-do list is probably like laundry or something stupid.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like, oh, it's a beautiful day Saturday. Well, I'm going boating.
yeah,
I'm taking a day for
For
myself
sure,
anyways, all stress-free, like, sorry, but
for sure. Like even, and I'll tell you this, like when you texted me and we were talking earlier, like what time? I'm like, I don't know. We made it out of Columbus. We'll talk about that later, but we made it out of Columbus and got home at like 1 o'clock today. And you texted me like, what time you want to do? I'm like, I'm here all day. And you're like, you want to do it early? I'm like, yeah, fuck, dude. I could probably get some chores done afterwards. like, because normally I do this like 5, 6 o'clock. I get off work at 3. I come home. I got to feed the kids, do this, shower. And then it's like, and then we do the podcast. And when we're done, it's like 8, 9 o'clock. It's like, I'm not going to go mow the fucking yard at that point. Right?
Yeah, right.
But we are coming up on Father's Day week. And happy Father's Day.
Hey, happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And happy Father's Day out there to all the fathers. Hopefully, you guys have a good setup like we got, where we get it early Friday. Get your fucking chores done now, guys. Get your fucking chores
them
done
done.
now. and then hang and bang all weekend,
Yeah.
baby. That's what I'm trying to do today. And, not even like this is a chore, but this is kind of a thing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh,
glad we're knocking it out early.
Yeah, and like I was like, well, I got to go to the grocery store anyway because there's like nothing in the house.
Right.
I cleaned out the fridge yesterday because I was like, another one on my list. Clean,
Right.
scrub the fridges out. And I'm like, so I'm cleaning out the fridge, and I just threw a bunch of stuff away. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I go, shit, we got no groceries. Like, they can't be coming home tomorrow. I got nothing. So I was like, well, I got to run to the grocery store anyways, which normally means a trip into, the town you live in here.
Into town.
So I'm like, well, it's going to suck if I don't want to go in there, get groceries, do all that, come back home, and then just end up turning around and coming straight back. So this
Yeah.
works out well. So we can do this.
Come in, bang this bitch out.
And then I can go to the grocery store.
Go to the grocery store.
Go to Lowe's.
Go to Lowe's. Get what you need there. Go home.
Yeah.
Knock the rest of your chores out for the rest of the night.
So I've only been to 4 times this week.
It sounds like a very satisfying Friday, though. At the same rate, like it's like, God damn it, chores suck. But when you're done with them, you sit back and look. Like I hate mowing and hate weed eating.
Yeah.
And I spend too much time on my sidewalks, the edging. I think I've talked about this before.
Yeah, you love your edging.
But then when you're done, you sit back. It's like, oh fuck, I did that.
Accomplishment,
I did that.
That's that old man shit that we're talking
Yeah,
about there.
yeah.
Like eventually you get
And then
you do something like that and you're like, yeah, that's nice. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
looks
then
good.
and then you sit there and you like you reward yourself. Like, yeah, I get like 2 or 3 beers for this. But then, lo and behold, you already had like 4 to 6 on the way there. Yeah, like you got to get like 4 to 6 in. Like, this is my chore. God damn it, I need this to make me feel good doing it. Because if you're partying, it's not a chore, right?
Right.
But then when you're done, you're like, oh, dude, 2 to 3 beers, 3 to 6 beers, sitting back, watching this shit.
Yeah.
Like get a little blackout drunk. Forget you even did it.
I think I probably stained for about, get home from work, stain for a couple hours, then clean it up, all that. It's in the cleanup process sucks.
And it's terrible.
Yeah.
Staining and painting, hate it. I
Right.
don't. And my thing is, I'm too picky about it, and I'm not good enough to do
Right.
it. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, dude, I could do this perfectly, and then I do it, and I'm like, I can't do this perfectly, and I fucking hate what I just did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I did the whole front side with the gun, and it wasn't till the very last day where I actually figured out the gun, and I had the nozzle turned the wrong way and the tube turned the wrong way.
Yeah.
So I had so many runs and stuff that like I was trying to wipe and stuff.
Yeah.
But something about stain and getting home from work and maybe just cracking that first beer.
Yeah.
As soon as I started smelling that stain too, my guts is going blood. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'd run in the bathroom.
The smell of stain made you shit?
Yeah, I guess it knocked the demons out of me. And then by the time I came back out, the stains already dried. I'm like, son of a bitch. So then I had a couple spots I had like these big runs in. So I had to buy more stain because I needed it anyways. And so then I ended up doing a whole nother coat over the front of it.
Yeah.
A light coat. And then the spots that had the run spots in it.
Yeah.
Runs again,
Yeah. Bubby had the
I had,
runs.
to hit
while I had
those
the
a little,
runs.
I had to hit those a little darker again, so it ended up taking me way more time than I thought it would.
Yeah,
way more time.
You were running 2 times.
Yeah, I was running two time on it. But yeah, looks good though.
That's good.
Prolong the life of the fence, a little bit.
of course,
all that,
yeah.
Seal that wood up. a
The
little bit
weather
more.
won't hurt it. It won't rot.
Yeah,
It looks good, but it's also practical
Yeah.
too.
exactly.
I like functional looking. I don't know. There's a better way to say it.
We're always in the backyard, whether the kids are playing back there or like having a
Yeah.
fire or something. So it just
Yeah, I've been there a time or two.
you've been there a few times.
Time or two. Yeah.
So now I just deal with that back deck someday, but that'll come. But
Yeah. It's
no biggie.
if if only we had lots of money,
Yeah, the other day was my I saw pictures on Google always likes to remind you this day 11 years ago,
Yeah.
and it was the day I got the keys to the house.
Oh no shit, that's
So,
been 11 years now.
11 years I've been.
Fuck
in
yeah.
that
Hey
house.
man, congratulations.
Hey,
to the big 1-1.
not bad. So
God, not to dig up the past, but a lot has changed since then. And
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
say it as that. We'll
Yeah.
keep it as that.
Well, I have pictures of the house too, and like how that's changed. Like,
Yeah.
well, obviously the decks looked a lot better 11 years ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But like the interior of the house, like how much that's changed.
Yeah.
Like everything.
New furniture, new people,
It's
new
just
things,
pictures
new
and stuff. You know, the signs of people actually like
God, did
living.
you think
it in
11
there.
years ago when you bought that thing, you'd have 2 twin 2-year-old babies?
Nope.
That you know what I mean? Like that.
11 years ago, I was like, I ain't never having kids.
And then, I didn't want to put those words in your mouth, but that's what I was thinking. Like, do you think 11 years ago you would have had kids? You know, like,
yeah, probably like, hell no. I don't know. I just got it. I
but
just
look at
got
them little babies and how much joy they've brought into your life. It's like, oh my God. Like, and do you think like 11 years ago, like that's a house, but now, not to get sentimental and weird or like gay or anything, but like now it's like, oh, it's a home.
yeah. It needs to be a bigger home. But yeah.
11 years ago it was a house, but today it's a home.
Yeah, now we're going to be looking for contractors here soon to add on to this
Yeah.
home. So
Yeah.
I don't want to, because it's going to cost a lot of money.
See, I don't know, man. There's other cultures and other places where you don't need the bigger, better thing. And you know, I'm on the contrary. I'm sitting here in a big fucking house.
Right.
My kids have their own rooms and we got space and shit.
Right.
But like, in the same
we
right,
have a recording studio in your basement.
yeah. We just have this extra room where we could do this. You know, like. But like I don't know. I was just kind of thinking there's like other cultures and families and like other countries where it's just like, yeah, we all live together. We're all here. It's like
Yeah.
the kids share a room, but I don't think you want a boy and a girl sharing a room, right?
No, I mean it's fine for now, obviously. Cause
Yeah,
they're
kids.
They're still in a crib at this point. 'cause
Yeah.
it's you can't
Well,
just
and
let them loose in there.
When I was growing up, me and my brother shared rooms until we became like
Oh, yeah, until one of my brothers moved out. I mean, we were always like me and Brady were sharing a room. So like,
I also feel like it's like the puberty range. That's when people need their space. That's when the kids need their
Yeah.
space. You know, like
I mean, it was a very big room, but it was still like,
yeah.
no. And we were in puberty phase. And we had
Yeah.
water beds.
It's 10:30 at night. Lights have been off for an hour, and you're still sloshing.
Yeah, we
of
had
the water beds. You guys had fucking water beds?
Yeah, I don't know. I forget what it was, one Christmas or Easter. I don't know what it was. My mom decided to buy us all water beds. All of us.
Those aren't even good for your back or anything.
Not a good idea at all.
That was like a big thing back in
And
the,
we had
in
cats.
the 80s, like late 80s, 90s even. And your mom would have had to have bought them for you like mid 90s after they were like
Yeah.
waterbeds suck.
They're probably on sale then.
That's what it was.
They're like, we
Nobody-
really need to get rid of this extra stock of water beds.
It's crazy. Waterbeds are cool, but nobody wants them anymore.
Yeah, I mean, and they had like the heating pads under them, so you could like put them to a degree, a certain temperature.
Yeah.
You know, if you want a little warmer or a little colder or whatever, so you kept it going cold, obviously. Like, you don't want to
Dude,
put that thing on.
Dude, actually, that sounds dope. I'd hit a water bed at 60, bro.
Yeah, just keep it cold.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Now I'm ice bathing while I'm sleeping. What's up?
Yeah.
No, but I remember then we had a bunch of cats too. So we had like a couple cats. So that's a bad idea too, because if a cat gets a claw in there, then you got a little spring hole.
Claws poking some holes.
So then like, oh, what's this little wet spot here? Then it's just like a drop.
Go, did you piss yourself? Like, no, I swear I didn't. But I'm also laying on the frame. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't pee that much.
And then I can't even imagine. I don't even remember how they got rid of them because we eventually switched back to regular beds. But
Yeah.
I can't, like, then you got to pump all that water out. Like, that can't be fun.
Oh, yeah. What do you do with it?
You got to find some kind of pump to put in and pump it out. I'm
I
sure.
guess you hook up a hose and, like, run it to a drain.
Yeah.
Fortunate enough to be on, like, on a basement level. There's, you know, I'm looking at a fucking drain in my closet right over there.
Yeah.
But then if this is on, like, the second floor, you just, like, run it to the toilet or the tub.
I don't know. I'm sure it was a mess.
You don't just pop it and let it go on the
Right. No. No, so that.
And there's no way you're wrestling that bitch outside to pop it in the yard and make it
Oh
fun.
no, you couldn't get enough dudes together to figure it out how to get
No
that thing
way,
out of
dude.
there. There's no way.
Because honestly, that sounds fun. I want to get a waterbed mattress and fill it up, put it out in the yard, and like have the kids sit on it and like, slice it, and then have them like ride down the wave.
But yeah,
But you're not just picking it up out of your room and moving it out there.
no. I mean, water weighs a lot more than any other. Water weighs a lot. So, and then that's a lot of gallons of water.
It's 8 pounds a gallon.
Yeah.
The saying goes, a pint's a pound the world around.
Hey.
And there's 8 pints in a gallon. So, 8 pounds a gallon. It's weird that I know shit like that. But yeah, so 300 gallons, 3 times 8 is 24. 240 pounds. No, 2,000. Ugh. I can't do math.
I just know that never got to experience any.
If it's 300
Any-
gallons, it's 2,400 pounds.
I never
Okay,
got
got it now.
never got to experience any fun on that waterbed, non-solo.
Right. So, and I feel like that was a thing too back in the day. That was like kind of a baller move, hey, this guy's cool because he's got a water bed
in his
yeah.
lava lamp.
We're gonna go, we're gonna go fuck on his water bed. But I'm also wondering because I've never had the experience, and you just said you haven't. But does it make it better?
I mean, you get the motion of the ocean going,
Sloshing a little bit.
I don't know. Don't know.
Dude, all I know is I've tried to have sex on a solid ground, like on a floor, and I'm like, I need the cushioning for my knees. I need to go into a bed,
I will say with waterbed though, weight distribution's a problem because you got a heavier person and a lighter person. You're gonna that's gonna be they're rolling towards you.
Like, yeah, you take a big girl home and like, yeah, girl, go down on me, and all of a sudden you're sitting up.
Oh, I got a recliner now.
Yeah, I'm trying to lay back and relax and enjoy this. I'm not trying to sit up.
You just get a little recline action. It's like Lazy Boy. Just,
Yeah.
She starts crawling down. It's just coming up. Make sure you got a good view. I mean, at that point, you want the bigger girls, right?
Yeah. Well, only if they're going down, and then all of a sudden they come up and get on you, and then it's like, now your feet are in the air.
Right.
Because it's your weight and her weight, and like, oh, hey, I don't know. I've never had sex upside down. Maybe it's cool.
And then I wonder where's like the fulcrum point of your body? So is it like your ass that's the most weight? Is that like so it's keeping you level?
Think so.
Yeah,
and how full do you fill it? Because that's another thing. It's like you could have the hardest water bed in the world if you fill it with the proper pressure, or you could just like half fill it and like, oh, dude, this thing's so fucking gets me no back support, nothing. Like,
what if you filled it with like gelatin?
oh, hold on, like Orbeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mash some Orbeez in there, dude.
Just filled it up with something like that instead.
So then it still kind of keeps its composure. So it has some support, but it also has some squishiness.
Yeah. Probably sounds weird.
Do they make noise?
I don't know. I'm just imagining it does. You got that thick rubber plastic layer. Just like clapping them together. My hand motion there to like
Just
clapping
like
them,
clapping them together,
clapping them up.
clapping them together. Speaking of weird noises,
Fill it with gravy.
I don't. Gravy would be dope. Just mix a roux in there.
It's a little thick.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No. No, but speaking of weird noises, this might not be that funny, but I want to talk about it. And I thought it was so hilarious. I almost wrecked my car today. Me and the wife were leaving our hotel in Columbus this morning, and I on the road, I'm like, hey, Sarah, grab me one of those waters out of my bag. And she grabbed it for me. It's like, God, I'm so thirsty. And, like, I go to drink it. And, like, I can't. I've been trying to recreate the noise that I made, but I haven't been able to. But it was like, I like it was 1, 2, 3. Like, but it was like it had like a squeak to it almost.
Like you had a little air pocket.
Yeah.
Like, you were sucking on that thing hard, weren't you?
Well, no, it's just the way it hit my lips.
The way.
And I think I was still kind of half drunk because. So we'll just backtrack that story. Me and Sarah went to Columbus yesterday to see Alien Ant Farm. Nice. By the way, they're still a thing. I didn't even realize that they were a thing.
I think most bands that have a hit are always kind of a thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
they still stick around, do some shows and stuff, but
Yeah. But it's one of those things, too, where it's like if you show up to a show, like, hey, we have a new album out. Like, people that are that old and that had that many hits back then, you know, like, hey, we have a new album out. We're going to play it for you. And you're like, shut up. Play Smooth Criminal. You know, the only reason we're here for Smooth Criminal, play movies, like Attitude, like give us the fucking hits, which so they did.
of course.
They obviously, yeah, they're making money hand over fist on just playing the fucking hits because they had a good show, great set, and then they sprinkled a few new ones in there, and everybody's just like dancing around like. You know, like normally concerts, like there's people are singing with you and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a couple songs where like nobody's singing with them, but we're like, yeah, all right. Hopefully, Smooth Criminal's next. You know,
Yeah.
like we're still having a good time. But
They're just trying to get that next hit.
yeah, so I got hammered drunk, watched Alien Ant Farm. It's pretty dope. And the opener was pretty cool. There was 3 bands that played. The opener was cool. The second band was actually a lot harder, and they had a good pit, like a good pit. I don't think you're not much of a mosh pit person.
No.
Right?
No.
Ever been in one?
Nope. No thanks.
No,
Yeah,
no need or want or desire to do it.
Not at all.
Okay. So the second band was harder, and they had a good pit. And I even told my wife, I told Sarah before we got there, it's like, you know, I even thought Alien Ant Farm might have a pit, which they didn't. I even thought, like, they're kind of like a punky, fun band. Maybe people will be pitting it a little bit, pushing each other, but it won't be that violent. But the second band came out, and it was hard, and the pit was pretty violent. And I was like, all right, I got to go. And I go. And so your boy at 40 can still hang in a pit, right?
Right.
Still does pretty good. Still pushes people around, dances around, pushes, jumps, all this shit. But today I fucking hurt. Everything fucking hurts, right?
Right.
And then I also got to tell you, there's a funny story. Like, Alien Ant Farm was over. We were waiting for our Uber. We were standing outside smoking cigarettes. Actually, we went to the patio and drank a couple beers, and then hailed the Uber. And as we're out there, it's like Sarah's like, "Yeah, you got punched in the face," and I had napkins. I was fixing your bloody nose, and like, don't remember that.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So, and I wasn't that drunk. That's the thing. I remember the whole night, except for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. Apparently I got hit so hard in the face, and now I feel it. My nose hurts. Like, ow, ow. I'm surprised it's not bruised or battered or swollen or anything.
Yeah.
But, like, apparently I was out there doing my thing, pushing people around. I got hit, and then blackout. And Sarah was like, yeah, you came up to me and, like, I think my nose is bleeding. She's like, oh, so I had these paper towels. And I gave you paper towels to stop your bloody nose. She's like, I had a cold beer in my hand for you, so you were chugging cold beer. And like, cool. And then you gave me your beer, and you went back out and then you came back because your nose is still bleeding. And like, I kept fixing that. And and I went and got you a new cold beer. So it's like, dude, you are such a fucking angel. Just to hear my wife explain that to me, like, you got knocked the fuck out, had no idea where the fuck you were, but you kept coming back to me and was like, oh, I helped your bloody nose. Here's some cold beers. You know, like, what a fucking angel. Am I right? Like,
Right. Yeah, you go run around,
Yeah.
knock around with some boys and do some stupid shit.
yeah, dude, get just fucking drenched in sweat. Like, and that's the thing. I don't know how many people, anybody listening, if you're into mosh pits, but it's, you go ham, you get drenched in sweat, thrash around, and then sometimes get bloody nose. And your wife, if your wife's cool enough, she'll hand you cold beers, make you feel better, stop your bloody nose.
Clocked in the face for no reason.
Yeah, yeah, and that's because I don't even remember having a bloody nose. I woke up this morning, I was picking my nose, like, why is there blood here? She's like, Steven, you got hit in the face. Like, I don't remember that. Because that's the thing is, like, that was the mid-set, and we saw Alien Ant Farm. I remember it was just like a 10-minute spot that's just gone.
That's good. So your boy can't.
Yeah, maybe your boy can't hang in a fucking mosh pit anymore. I was actually surprised that nobody wanted to crowd surf too.
Yeah, you know.
Is it?
I feel like that could be an older group, you know, Alien Ant Farm. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there could have been other people there for, like, you know, like that, like you said, that band that was a little harder stuff. But, you
Yeah,
know,
the
had some
openers and
people
shit.
just there for that. Or like, yeah, we'll stick around for Alien Ant Farm. But I feel like Alien Ant Farm, you're gonna have a bit of an older crowd
They
that's probably
were.
like, yeah,
They were all 40.
it's gonna
yeah.
fucking hurt tomorrow. I do that.
But I was ready. I was.
But you're
'cause I
like,
kept-
I don't care.
like the whole show's going on. I was like, anybody? Like, I'm looking behind me. Like, you guys want to go up? You want to go off stage? Like, no. I was like, I was gonna. Like, I'm asking rhetorically because I want you to go up on stage and I want you to come back and then return the favor for me because
Right.
I wanted to go up on stage. You know, like, I'm a stage diver, a crowd surfer all day. Like, I love that shit. I don't know why. I just do. It's fun.
I'd be too worried to jump off that stage. Nobody's gonna touch you, and you're gonna wham.
It's happened to me once. Happened to me once at a Chariot show at Peabody's in Cleveland. But it wasn't that nobody caught me. They only caught from my waist to my legs.
Great.
And they didn't catch the vital part.
Right.
And I landed directly on my head on concrete. And that was another show where I just like kind of woke up on the sidelines. And our boy Carl was there. And Carl's holding me up. He's like, "You okay? You okay?" I'm like, "I think so." Like, what just happened? Like, you just fell. And then it kind of all came back. Yeah, I get knocked out at shows a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump right in those mosh pits with you, Bob. That sounds like a great time. Get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy, like, how different we are. Like, dude, we're going to go to Buffett. And like, yeah, it sounds terrible. Is there a mosh pit at Buffett? Like, no. But there's a party. There's drinking. There's tailgating.
Huge
There's
party.
yeah, and that sounds cool to me. But, like, during the music part, like, nobody gets knocked out.
No, I almost did, but
That's where I draw the line. That's where nobody's getting knocked out. That's
I was drunk enough at one Buffett concert. I had my own mosh pit going on, bouncing around between 6 people, and they're just like, "Get out of here, man!"
you weren't even trying. You're just like, I can't stand straight.
I can't even.
I can't even fucking stand straight.
But then I'd give them a hug, and they'd be like, "Ah, you're good, man."
Yeah. Pina coladas.
Yeah. Oh boy, that sounds a good time, anyways. Though.
Yeah, it was a nice little. Because I think it was last weekend after we did the pod. Then last weekend, me and Sarah hung out, and she was just looking. Just like, what shows are neat? Because we were talking like it's been a while since we've been to a live show.
Yeah.
And she was looking to see what was around, and then fucking Alien Ant Farm. And she brought up, like, I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know they were a fucking thing
Right.
anymore. And so then we went. We did that. It was pretty cool.
Gotcha. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Um,
What you got going on
Hi,
over there on
some-
that phone?
I was going to share something with you, and I don't know if you've seen this yet. You
Okay.
know, Dennis Nerdy from Jurassic Park, the
Nedry, yeah.
the curly headed guy, the kind of the guy that's trying to steal the stuff, put it in his bag.
He plays Newman on Seinfeld. Yeah.
Yep. So have you seen this one where he's secretly cosplaying as characters from the Goonies?
He was a character in the Goonies?
No, he's secretly cosplaying. So all his outfits during Jurassic Park is related to a Dennis Nerdy Goonies. Sorry. Obviously, you know the movie Goonies, right?
Yeah.
So for you that don't, it's a movie that came out and...
Oh, so here's a Reddit.
Just pull that picture up right there. Yes. Send this to me. It blew my mind.
Oh, shit. Okay. This should be on the screen for anybody watching. Nope.
Yeah, you got it up.
Do I?
Yep. It's not full screen, but you got it up.
Yeah, it should be picture in picture.
But yeah, you had him as Chunk doing the floral shirt.
Yep.
Is it Mouth wearing the gray jacket?
Yep.
And then the rain suit at the very
yellow
end.
coat.
Yep. I'm like, holy crap, that is genius. That is genius. I don't know. If that
So, do you think it was on purpose?
has to be right.
I don't know. I don't know what. I'm not an actor. I'm not on set.
Right, but do you think they're like, oh, we gotta like make you this guy and like, what do you want to do? He's like, can we just dress me up like rotating?
So
goodness?
I will say, if it is a hit or a plug at the Goonies, it's somebody in wardrobe, because this actor, he didn't pick out his wardrobe, right?
Right.
Or maybe he did. I don't
mean,
know.
The end scene where he's like trying to get off and it's raining and he gets a Jeep off the road and stuck, and that's when he gets killed.
You stick? You want to stick? It's this stupid.
Yeah.
No wonder you're extinct.
That, I mean, but he does have the collared shirt underneath it, and he's got it popped out just like he does.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's pretty good there, but
Yeah, even the gray jacket, the collar's popped.
yeah, like it's pretty legit.
The floral print's a little too floral.
Right.
If anything, I'd say that.
But it's got the pink flowers. They're probably like, he's like, close enough, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was a thing or not. But I've just seen,
Dude,
my wife just sent it to me. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. Somebody, first comment. How do
that's
people
good.
figure this shit
How
out?
do people figure shit out? Bless you and your children and your children's children. Spielberg was a writer and executive producer of Goonies. Oh,
there you
shit. Probably intentional, they say. And then somebody's like, it's definitely possible. I hate how well this lines up. Wow, this isn't even shitty. A little bit mind blown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, isn't he the same actors all grown up? No.
Is that Chunk?
Not the same person. Somebody's, do the truffle shuffle. Dude, I could just make... and I know there's a podcast out there called The Comment Section where you just read the comments all day, and I love it.
Yeah.
There's just a little more... that one's more political.
Gotcha.
Right-wingy political. But I feel like we could probably make like a funny podcast of like we could go through the comment section. We won't call ourselves the comment section because obviously they already have that name.
The subreddit section.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't I see that in a subreddit somewhere? But no, that's actually kind of funny. I never realized that.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park.
She just sent that to me the other day. I was just pulling it up to show you, but you got interest right away. So this is one of the things to talk about. So,
can I say though, I think I've only ever seen the Goonies like once.
oh really?
Or twice. And everybody my age, and I know, like, wild about the Goonies. The Goonies.
Oh yeah, I watched it
Love
a ton.
Probably seen it like twice.
And I can't remember if Steph had not watched it or only seen it like once too. And I had her rewatch it, and it's still good.
So that's the thing is, like, I know I watched it once
Yeah.
when I was a kid, and it was one of those movies I'm sure I liked, but maybe my parents didn't like it, so that's why I never saw it again. But then when I watched it again as an adult, probably like mid-20s, I'm like, dude, this is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like, this is dope. But I haven't watched enough to quote it like other people do.
Yeah.
You know, and somebody's like, "Oh, the blee 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 blah blah," and I'm like, I don't get the reference.
Hey, you guys!
I get that
That's
one
the
for
big,
sure,
that's
yeah.
the number one.
The truffle shuffle. Hey, you
Yeah.
guys. Some of that shit, but like, there's other little references like, the Goonies. You know, you don't get that. Like, no, I don't. I don't get that one. I'm pretty good at getting references, but like,
Yeah.
there's someone's like that. It's like a guy my age should get it, but I don't.
Yeah. I wonder if you get your boys to watch it right now.
Oh fuck, maybe that's what we should do.
Because this is
tonight.
about perfect age for them. Is to be
Yeah.
about that time.
And it still relates to them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't know. It's so hard.
I mean, they'll play on their phones the entire time, but
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to say. And you're going to learn this once your kids get older. It's so hard to get them to watch a movie unless, for my kids, it might be something different when your kids get older. For my kids, it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Those big blockbusters.
Transformers.
Yeah,
a lot
something
of
cool
lot
like
of
that.
a lot of action, CGI going on, a lot of different things going on.
Yeah, but I tried to get them to watch Happy Gilmore, which they enjoyed it. Henry picked it up more than it because I think Henry's a little bit older, has a better sense of humor.
Yeah.
Parker still has a great, no slight to him, but he's a little younger, so he just didn't really
He's got some time. Yeah.
care as much, But yeah, I feel like in their age range, 12 and 10, the Goonies might hit home for them. But like I said, and that's what I was getting ready to say, is like, it's crazy. Like, that's how they watch movies, is they're like on their phone
Right.
while they're doing it.
Right.
It's like, no, watch the fucking movie. Like, well,
I can be to blame for that nowadays too. I'll be put a movie on and I'm like, yeah, this isn't that great of a movie, so I'll just start playing on my phone too.
100%. And that's why I feel like so many people have anxiety and depression and crazy shit, because like you don't just sit down and do one thing now. You have to do 4.
Right.
You gotta watch the movie, check your TikTok, what's up on Instagram. Hey, let's check out Facebook. X.
X.
I still hate calling it X. It's
Right.
fucking Twitter. Like, let's swap between these things. Well, and then I heard that in the background. That's funny when he said that thing. Like, YouTube. like,
pull that
get
clip
back
back
on
up.
my phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pause your TikTok to get the fucking joke, and then you let the movie play and
Right.
go back to your fucking TikTok. It's so fucking. No wonder we're goddamn scatterbrained and shit
Yeah.
anymore.
Gotta be like movie time, shut it down. Shut the phones down. We're watching the movie, that's it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck, but
But you can do it.
hey, but no, maybe that's the call to resurgence of the movie theater.
Right.
I've never been a big fan of the movie theater at all. I fucking hate it. Like, I'd rather just sit in my comfortable thing at home. I have all the popcorn and the snacks I need right here. I can turn it up. I don't have to deal with people,
Right.
and I can just focus. But now when I'm home, I can't focus because I have all this other shit. Now it'd probably be easier for me to just go to a goddamn movie theater and shut everything the fuck else off.
Yeah, because you're rude if you're pulling your phone out then. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's faux pas.
yeah.
Yeah,
Pop.
that's faux pas. At home, you're allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Movie that needs to be their headlines. AMC,
You still
let's
got-
go.
you
'Cause I still got some stock.
I was gonna say you still got stock in AMC.
Yeah.
I still got stock in AMC.
Held it for way too long. but
That's what fucking AMC call us. We're on your marketing department
bring
right
the
now.
family back.
Let's bring movies back.
Although you're not talking during it either, but
But
let's bring movies back. You know what? Put cell phone jammers inside of your movie theaters too, so you can't even get a call.
And I'm even saying like start
Oh, no, that's
start
kinda scary,
the
but-
commercial starts with, "Hey everybody, it's movie night," and you're at home. Hey, who wants popcorn? The kid's like, "Yeah, hey, let's watch the movie. What do you guys want to watch? Oh, Marley and Me or whatever, like anything." Like, "Oh, good family fun movie." And then like everybody sits down. Here's the popcorn. The mom just tries so hard, gets everybody to sit down. The movie starts, and then all of a sudden you hear the background chatter of people's phones going. You know, just them on TikTok. Like, hey, have you seen the next thing in it? Scroll. Hey, I mean, scroll. You know, like you just hear that fucking constant scrolling.
Right.
And that noise just in the background. And I hate my fucking kids for it, too. Because they're like, what are you watching? I can't see it. It makes me nervous now because I can't see what I'm hearing. It's like, wouldn't you rather just... And then movie theater, kids quiet, popcorn. Hey, everybody shut up.
A
Let's
good
watch
funny
this.
movie, so they're like laughing over each other, like, oh,
Could you pass the popcorn?
a scary movie, and they're all grabbing each other. Like,
Anybody want some snow caps? You know? And then like just the family having fun together, watching a goddamn movie. And then they walk out going like, that was awesome. Did you see the part? Oh, my God. I didn't realize. This was fun. We should do this more often.
driving back the whole car ride, just talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good.
And then fade into AMC. Bring the movies back. You know, like, fuck it, dude. We just wrote that goddamn commercial for you right now. I want to go to the movies right now. What are you doing tonight?
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. What's out?
I have no idea. No idea.
Something better than sitting here watching something the kids aren't going to watch.
Something I'll pay $20 for it and rent it home still.
Yeah. You want to go drop $120 on popcorn and sodas and
I mean, that's not a problem, right? It's just expensive as hell, too.
yeah. That's where the movies get lost. Well, go fuck yourself, movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Charge less. That's how you get people back.
You're right.
That's how you bring the movies back. Charge less.
Just charge less.
Why the fuck's
Makes more
popcorn gotta
sense.
be so expensive?
I said popcorn. It hasn't really gone up in price. Still making corn the same. I mean, a little bit, but come on.
Let people bring their own treats in. Dude, honestly, I'd pay $50 a ticket if I could just bring my own. If I could bring in a cooler.
Bringing a cooler, steak dinners, beers.
yeah, bro.
You got the sous vide on a battery pack. Just like pop out some fresh steaks.
I mean,
sear 'em up.
that sounds dope. I wasn't even thinking that hard. I was thinking like a cooler full of beer, a couple sodas for the kids, and then we got a bag of McDonald's. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy your popcorn or your nachos for $80, but
I can remember one time when I was a kid. I think we went and saw the movie Ghost with who was that? It's,
that was Patrick Swayze, wasn't
Patrick Swayze and
it? I forget her name.
Whoopi Goldberg, I think, was in it.
Whoopi Goldberg was in it. Yeah, I forget the leading lady's name though.
Yeah, and it was a dinner and a movie. So you went in and you sat at a table.
1990.
Oh, is that Demi Moore?
It is Demi Moore. Oh, now I get an advertisement for.
But yeah, we went and actually sat at an actual table, and you had a server. So the server came to you, like right before the movie. You sat down, blah blah blah. Got your drink order, got your food order, all that, and then throughout the movie, they brought you. They like slow rolled all your courses out to you.
Yeah.
So like, oh, if you got an appetizer, like you know, movies start, but whatever, they come out and drop an appetizer
Where was this theater?
in Columbus.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't catch this like in fucking T County.
No, and I mean I was really young, so I'm trying to remember it all. But and then I think they brought you, they just slowly brought your meal out.
Yeah.
You know, like because you're
'Cause they-
watching a 2-hour movie, however long this was, 2 hours 7 minutes. You're watching
Yeah.
a 2-hour movie, so instead of being like, hey, let's just pump everything out and then like they eat and then they just sit there, it's like just slow roll it out.
And that's, I know I've been to a few theaters that do that now. In smaller cities, like in our area, I think if you go to Tinseltown now, you can order food to get delivered to you, but it's just like a one-shot thing.
Right.
And it's like, hey, yeah, and like you pick your seat. Like you buy a ticket for the actual seat. Like you don't just walk in and like find a spot to sit down, and it makes it more of like a kind of like a concert experience almost. And then, but yeah, I've never been to one where they just like serve you fucking food. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
You order beers?
I was too little to
Yeah,
pay
I know.
attention.
I know, but
I'm guessing.
Did your dad order beers?
I don't remember, but if they did have beer there, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
And that'd be awesome. Like just
Dude, that sounds sick.
if you had some like kind of bench seating too, where you like could do that, but it was like around. I'm pretty sure it was like a round table, but Like there's just like round tables set around
No
in a
shit.
big movie theater screen, and you sat at a round table.
So
Still.
it's almost like a floor experience with a.
Yeah, or maybe it's hard to remember, but maybe they didn't have a seat at the end cap. You know,
You
like,
were young.
yeah. But I just know we went and ate there, and I'm pretty sure it was all like slow rolled out to you, like you just get your food right away.
Right.
But that'd be an interesting idea concept for any place. Just be like, yeah, you come watch a movie, spend 2 hours here, and then how easy would that be to execute? Because then you know exactly how many people you're feeding because they're buying
Yeah.
tickets ahead of time. You can
We
even make their meals pre-selected. And
We
stuff.
only seat 120.
Yeah.
You get a burger, a chicken sandwich, or a sirloin, or a fucking salad. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and
Like,
the movie's over, they leave.
yeah.
You can only get 2 seatings a night, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's even. I was actually thrilled when we went and saw. I think it was fucking Frozen 2. One of those dumb movies. I don't know. We don't go to the movies a lot, but
Sure.
Our old sister-in-law wanted to take her girls and our boys and me and Sarah to go see movies. It was Maslin, and I think that place has since closed down.
Mm-hmm.
Like that movie theater's just done.
Gone. Yeah.
Yeah, she gone. But we went there and like we're getting the kids load up popcorn, candy, shit, go sit down. And they even had like the cool leather seats that like lean back and recline. I'm like, this is dope. But in the lobby they had they didn't have a bar, but you could get beers or you could get Jack and Coke slushies.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I just remember like, yeah, let's. Of course, me and Sarah took a couple shots before we went in, and we're already kind of drunk, and we're like, dude, let's keep going. Like, hey, I gotta go pee. You want a slushie? She's like, yeah, I could. Yeah, so I go get a slushie. She's like, hey, I gotta go pee. You want a slushie? Like, yeah, I'll take a slushie. And then we're sitting there watching fucking Frozen 2. Who gives a fucking shit, right? It's more for the kids than it was for us. Like, oh, let it go. Again, like what? Fuck you! Like, give me a goddamn Frozen Jack and Coke, and I'm gonna have the time of my goddamn life.
Yeah, it's been a while since I went, but even like up in Canton on the strip there, they had beer and slushies, same thing, same. type
Yeah,
of thing,
since the town's like that now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, you can get drunk
beer,
and watch movies.
wine, or frozen margs or whatever. But yeah, they just put it in last time I went, which that was years ago. So
Yeah.
it could still be there. It might not be there, but
God, if we ever get time, we should have a bro date.
you had to spend like $10 for a
Oh,
beer
dude,
or something
yeah.
like that. It was expensive.
Yeah, if you're gonna drink like we do, we're spending $200. You know what I mean? Like that's for normal people. We're like, oh, 1 or 2, and I'm gonna have fun at the movies. I had 2 slushies. Oh my god, I got a little tipsy. Or it's like, oh, dude, we got fucking hammered at the movies last night. Yeah, we're $200 deep in a fucking.
We can absolutely not do a bro date where we go up and go see a movie because I took my wife to see a movie forever. And I'm like, hey, me and Steve, we could go see a movie. She'd be like, you never take me to a movie.
Yeah.
Nope, not happening.
So what?
I'll take her first. And then we'll go.
Yeah. Well, do that quickly because I want to do that with you.
Hey, couples date night.
Yeah. Good luck on that. My wife works when your wife doesn't. So
Yeah, true.
that's we need to go golfing. Me and you go golfing. Go get lunch. Go to dinner and a movie. Let's have a bro date. And if your wife gets pissed, sorry, Steph. Fuck off. Sometimes he's mine. Okay.
We need a chauffeur for that night too, so we better figure that out.
Uber it, dude. We'll Uber it around.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a funny story. When we were in Columbus last night, when we were leaving the club after the concert, like, yeah, we'll just Uber because we Ubered there and we're gonna Uber back to the hotel. And your boy's a little drunk and a little punch drunk too because he got hit in the face.
Right.
And I was trying to figure out my Uber app, and it was doing it just like the buttons weren't hitting the way they should. Maybe my fault, drunk, whatever. And then Sarah's like, give it to me. I'm like, all right, if I can't figure it out, you figure it out. She's like, I figured it out. I got it. Let's go. And the driver comes, picks us up. We're a 3-minute drive from the club, right? 13-minute walk. All of a sudden, we're in this car for 15 minutes. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? And the guy's like, you don't want to go down here? I'm like, no. This should have been like a 3 minute drive. And so, I love her. I love her to death. My sassy wife is like, no, fuck you. Let me do it. Yeah, you couldn't figure that out, douchebag. It's like,
Yeah.
you couldn't figure that out. I got it because I'm smart, And then, yeah, see, we got an Uber now. And she had us going, absolutely no idea where. No clue where. I'm like, no, dude, we need to go back to the Crown Plaza. And the guy's like, oh, that's like 3 minutes from where you guys were. I'm like, I know. Like, take us back there, please. And then you have to cancel an Uber while you're in the middle of it. That got all complicated and shit.
Cancel it and reorder it.
Yeah. So that was kind of funny too. Sometimes we're just like, oh, the wives know best. Like, yeah, do they?
Yeah. Got to confirm that story.
Oh, dude, yeah, she will. We'll call her right now. She's at work.
No, I mean, you got to confirm what she was doing. Like, that's why I was just be like, yeah, I got it. And then you got to look at it. Like,
oh, yeah. I know it was nuts though. It's like, why are we've been in this car for too long. It's been like 15 minutes. He's like, yeah, you're going, like, no.
You had no idea where you're going?
3 minutes down the road. I think she hooked it. So when we got to the hotel, we took an Uber to a restaurant, and then from the restaurant to the club, and then it was supposed to be from the club to the hotel, right? And I think from the club, she must have pulled up previous locations and hit back to the restaurant we went to. I think that's where we're going to. A place called Vaso, V-A-S-O, in downtown Columbus. Or I don't think it's downtown. V-A-S-O in Columbus, one of the spots.
Maybe she was like, let's go out for another drink.
No, that's because she was like, no, we don't want to go there either.
Yeah.
Had Brussels sprouts 2 different ways. Had a salad. It was a Brussels sprout Caesar salad, and like half of it was like fried, crispy Brussels sprouts. The other half was like raw, shaved, thin Brussels sprouts, all coated in Parmesan cheese, all coated in Caesar dressing. Phenomenal. It was dope, dude.
I love making a raw Brussels sprout salad.
I fucking love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I shave them down, hit them with a little red wine vinegar, salt and pepper, a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
And then I'll put, sometimes I cook some like bacon to put in them, or some do some sauteed almonds or something like in there. Like just get a little brown on some almonds and throw them in there too, and maybe some dried fruit too if I'm feeling like it. But just that little bit of red wine vinegar and that oil and all that on there, it's just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And this place was kind of cute too. Their drink menu was looked like a magazine, right? Like you open a page and there's like a picture of a person just doing a thing, or I have a cocktail in their hand, and then it's the cocktail.
Oh, nice.
Right? And then you turn the next page. So instead of having like a menu of like that, like in list order, you have to flip the pages. You see the cocktail and you see somebody enjoying it. And even I got to the one page, our server's like, what do you guys want to drink? And I got to the one page, she's like, I want this one. And she's like, that's actually me. I'm like, what? And I looked and like, holy shit, that is you. Like, yeah. Like,
nice.
So that was like how they did it. They had all their staff take a picture of them enjoying a cocktail, the one that they liked, and then they featured it. But it was like so weird. It was literally like a fucking magazine. Like I've never seen a drink menu like that. It's kind of cute.
It's a cute idea. Like have your staff come up with their own signature cocktail and then run them as a special. Yeah, and then put them in a magazine. And I mean, not cheap, but it's cute. Cool.
Yeah.
Because then if you have that server, you're more likely they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's mine right there. Like, well, let me try your cocktail.
What do you recommend? Here's me enjoying it.
Yeah.
With my feet up. Like kicking in the background or wearing a kooky dress or whatever. Like
cranberry, Jaeger, and Goldschlager. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
The one I had it was aviation gin, cucumber. So I forget. It had like cucumber, aviation gin, probably a little lemon, and then it was finished with olive oil, which is. She was like, people don't normally like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Give me some fat. I love fat.
Yeah.
Give me oils. I love fat and oils. Yeah. It was delicious, by the way. And then she was also very pretty. So that's cool, too. Whereas, like, I want this one. She's like, that's me. I'm like, of course it is.
You look all dolled up there.
Of course it is. You pretty little thing. But yeah, no, I just thought that was crazy, like weird, like a cool way to promote your drinks. You know,
Absolutely.
never seen that before.
So we're going to mandate there.
Yeah, let's go to Vaso. Let's go to Columbus.
We'll find that movie theater.
Yes, I was just getting ready to say that. That's where you had that cool movie experience.
Yeah, exactly. If it still exists.
Let's go to Vaso, because Vaso is like a rooftop thing. It's on top of a building. Oh, and here's the other point I wanted to make. When I was like, yeah, they put it on a magazine. Like, yeah, that sounds expensive. Yeah, they pay for it in the drink costs. They were like,
I'm sure.
$20 a piece.
I'm sure.
Like, hey, I want this cocktail. Yeah, $20. Okay. And then I get it, and it's like 4 ounces. And the way I drink, you know what I mean?
2 seconds.
Like, if you're a normal person, you're like, oh, $20, I'm going to have 2. $40, cool. Yeah, no, I'd be out there $500 later. I'm like, I'm not even drunk, dude. That's why I can't do that stuff.
All right. Did you have anything else going on?
I had
Some hot topics.
I don't know. We've been rambling a lot today.
Yeah, we've been on it.
We've been on.
On it. I got 5 on it.
Oh shit. Okay. Last week, we started the show out. You're supposed to remind me of right in the butt,
Right in the butt.
and we never got to it.
Right.
So this week
In
we're
the
gonna
butt.
do it. We're gonna do it. Now
Oh, Demi.
we're back to seeing a preview of Ghost.
Classic movie. Not as good as the Goonies, I don't think, but, classic. Love story. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the best fucking.
The first toss-up is worth $1,000. Category is phrase, and off we go.
Watch it with this thing. Obviously, you can hear it.
Tavares, right in the butt. No. Blake.
This is the best.
Yeah.
Oh, you love letters there, bud.
Right in the butt. Tavares, right in the butt.
It's like,
Tavares, right in the butt. No.
Jackson's like, no. Even the bitch beside was like, what? And even like, and right. For those listening, not watching, if you've never seen this, where he wants right, RIGHT, that's 5 letters. It's only 4 letters. Like,
and there's an S there.
yeah. Well, this is before that. When he says it, there's no S there yet.
Okay.
I'll give him that benefit of the doubt.
Tavares.
Yeah, right there, there's no. It's 4 blanks, I blank, T blank E. That should say but. That should almost definitely say but.
Right in the butt.
Well, you would need the double T on the butt, too. That's missing.
Well, there's a space for it, though.
I know, but T's already up, so you can't. There can't be
Oh.
no T's. So right's wrong.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how they. I guess in the speed round, if it's the same letter, they just pop up, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, no, because technically, this is the best, is what the.
Oh, okay, so maybe not. All right.
So the first T isn't there.
Right.
So
It's just folding over letters.
yeah, but no,
But
it's
still, that's hilarious.
the best. What? The best one ever. Let's hear it one more time.
Tavares, right in the butt.
This is the older lady on the end that says it too. The one in the middle just starts laughing. She's like, I was thinking it.
Yeah, that older. She's like that older black grandma that's like, oh, sugar. She's like,
What?
like right in the butt. She's like, what, honey? Come on, you know, like so funny, so good. Yeah. I don't know if I have too much else. I just wanted to make sure we got around to that because we talked about it
Yeah, it's hilarious.
last week. Yeah, no, I don't have much else. We've rambled on enough, I think.
All right.
Did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time, Steve. Did you have a damn good
I had a
time?
damn good time.
Oh, awesome.
I almost had too much of a damn good time.
Too much fun.
The thing is, I know once we're done here, I'm gonna have to go do chores, and I don't want to do that. So let's keep. Hit in the comment section if you want us to keep rolling this party going. Keep the party alive.
Yeah, there's nobody in there. shitting
God
on me.
damn it!
They're all
All
doing
right.
chores right now, Steve. You told them to get the chores done so they can enjoy the weekend earlier.
I still don't want to do the chores. I want to enjoy my. I want to keep the party going. Never let the party die. You know.
I got to
But
go to the grocery store. I got to go to Lowe's. I got to go back home. I got to mulch. And
you have to
then-
sit here and drink with me on camera.
and
Come
then
on, buddy.
I want to go enjoy the boat.
Zoom zoom.
Probably not, but we'll see.
Hey, we'll probably be out there tomorrow. Hey, there's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
Let's get our chores done.
Let's get them done for the
I
weekend.
had a damn good time. We got it done early because we're responsible adults. Somewhat. And we love you guys. Be responsible and click like and subscribe too.
Yeah, be responsible with that.
Click like and subscribe. Share us with your friends. Share us with your grandma. Do all the things and all the stuff.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, we love
To
you.
your
Happy
fathers.
Father's Day out there to the good dads that are still dads.
This will be after, but still, Happy Father's Day too.
Yeah, let's post after your day. We still love you. Cheers, Bubby.
Cheers.
Love you guys. Love you, Cody. See you next week.
Peace.